And just like that, Coping, our docu-series, is coming to a close. Now, before we go, I would like to thank each and every one of you who joined us throughout this journey. It really and truly means a lot. I'd also like to discuss a couple of stats that we found during our filming, and also look back onto some great advice. We sent out a form to our family, friends, co-workers, and acquaintances, and we just had a couple of questions for them to answer. And this is all the information that came back. 78.6% of people said that they were in the age range 19 to 30. 14.3% said they were 18 or younger, and 7.1% of people said that they were 51 to 70. Now we got some really cool answers for what is your coping method, and we also got some answers where people admitted that it wasn't the best. Some of my favorite coping methods from this list are walking and hiking, walking, listening to music, and journaling. And this one is really great. Going to friends whom I can trust in times of need, using tools such as meditation to help calm my mind, and changing my perspective whenever an issue arises. We also asked, do you struggle with mental health? 85.7% of people said yes. To put that into perspective, if we take 85% of the world's population, 6,460,000,000 people could suffer from mental health. That's 6,460,000,000 people. We also asked, do you think your struggles are eased by your coping method? 57.1% of people said yes, 28.6% were unsure and said maybe, and 14.3% said no. When we asked what mental health struggles do you have, a lot of people said depression, anxiety, PTSD, family loss, trauma, and even less talked about, body dysmorphia. When we asked, have you noticed the stigma against mental health changing, 78.6% people said yes. 14.3% said no, and even less, 7.1% said maybe. We asked, if you said yes, how have you noticed the stigma changing? And people said, more people talk about it. More people are accepting and seeking help. It's becoming more real. People are more comfortable talking about it, and there's more accommodations at work and school for those struggling. It's overall more positive. Very few people judge, and help seems a little more accessible. We talk about it openly with our younger generations. Mental health tends to be promoted more than it used to on social media. When we asked, do you have a family history of mental health? 64% of people said yes, 14% said no, and 21% said maybe.
It's really hard and it feels really stupid at first, but finding a counselor and then just finding a support system, you know, your best friend, your parents.
Never stop looking for other things that can help you. And I just encourage you to go and find your support system and really lean on them.
Try to find somebody in real life that you can see, that's like tangible, that's done it, what you're trying to do. Because I know when you're caught up in it, it's hard to see like the light at the end of the tunnel or hope. It's hard to have hope. And when you can see somebody in real life that's done it, it kind of gives you a little bit of inspiration, a little bit of hope. Because I remember in my darkest times, I never thought I was going to be able to get sober. I never thought that I could go a day without drinking. And then, you know, you see somebody with 1 year, 2 year, and you're like, oh, like it is possible.
The one thing I think everyone struggling is try and find something to do. If you remember something that you were doing before that made you happy, try and do that thing. Like, just commit to doing it, even if it's like, for 10 minutes, I'm going to focus on this. For 10 minutes, I'm going to take a walk and come back and just let your thoughts be explored, and over time you see that if you're actually doing something, you have to focus on being in the moment and actually doing that thing, and that helps your mind a lot.
To tell this person that there's absolutely nothing wrong with them. There's having a mental health problem or something that's going on. It's not because there's something wrong with them. It's because something is happening inside of them. But accepting that there's nothing wrong with you, there are things you want to improve, change, or heal, it makes all the difference, because when you start working or looking for help, thinking that there's something wrong with you, things usually go wrong. So accepting everything you are, the good and the bad, because you cannot get rid of that. It's part of who you are, and even the bad things that you did in the past or happened to you, they are part of who you are now. So accepting all of that, embracing it, it will give you mental peace and emotional peace and spiritual peace, if you wanna say it like that. You can ask for a conversation, therapy, counseling, whatever you need, but don't be afraid to ask for help. It's okay to ask for help.
I think if you're struggling, ask for help. I think we all get to a point where we know we can't handle it anymore on our own. And if you're in that place, I think ask for help. Whether it's from a loved one, or if there isn't a loved one that you can trust, or then reach out to a trusted friend or a doctor, but ask for help. There are many resources available for support and help, whether it's through organizations or charities, or, like I said, the medical community. Don't ignore it. Try and deal with it and ask for help.
When you're at the bottom and in like the darkness of the abyss, that it just feels that no one does care and there is no help out there. But I truly have learned that there is. Whatever you think is impossible, like the very word impossible says I'm possible. So I just encourage you to think of all the possibilities that could arise from whatever is within you.
It's cliche, but it gets better. It takes a lot of hard work and it's not easy. And I went through a lot to get where I am. So it does get better with the hard work that it takes.
I just want to remind you that if you're out there and you're watching this, you are not alone. There are people out there who care about you and want to see you strive and want to see you living the best life that you can. I really want to encourage you that even though it is scary, getting help and admitting that you need help, but you're not alone. And you will never be alone. So I encourage you, if you're out there, to use these coping methods, to find your own coping methods, really use them to help you gain the courage to go and find someone to talk to. And I hope that this whole series has made that just a little less scary.